This is the Arktek user training video. In this video, we'll show you how to properly use and maintain your Arktek, as well as a common troubleshooting scenario. Arktek is a next-generation design for passive vaccine storage. According to the World Health Organization, more than 1 million children die each year from vaccine-preventable diseases. In many remote regions, safe and effective vaccine storage can be a challenge for local health workers. To help strengthen the refrigerated vaccine supply cold chain, ACMA and Global Good have partnered to provide the Arktek, a device that can keep vaccines cold for at least 35 days on a single set of frozen ice blocks with no electricity. The Arktek combines several technologies to maintain stable cold internal temperatures for vaccine protection. After rigorous testing, the Arktek was awarded WHO PQS pre-qualification for hot zone conditions in January 2015. Ice blocks and vaccines are loaded into the Arktek through the opening on the top of the device. The ice blocks are stacked against the inner walls, and the vaccine carrier cup stacks are then loaded into the center. Before you use Arktek, make sure to properly prepare the ice blocks for conditioning. This is the Arktek Smart Ice Block, specially designed with a temperature thermometer to better display and control the ice conditioning stage. The ice blocks will initially arrive empty and will need to be carefully filled. To do so, please unscrew the cap with the embedded thermometer probe and set it on a safe surface where it cannot roll off. Next, carefully fill the block with clean water to the fill line indicated on the exterior of the block. Be careful not to overfill the ice blocks, as this could cause irreparable damage. After the ice blocks have been filled, be sure to screw the cap back on with the probe facing down into the center of the block. And be sure to tighten the cap so that water does not leak out. The next step is to place the blocks in a -20 freezer for at least 48 hours to ensure that the blocks are completely frozen to the core. Improperly frozen blocks will significantly decrease the amount of time the device can safely store vaccines between each ice refresh. After the blocks have been frozen for 48 hours, place them into a WHO-approved ice and vaccine carrier for transport to the health facility. Upon arrival at the health facility, the ice block should be removed from the carrier by the health worker and set on a flat surface for at least 4 fingers of space between each block. The block should then be allowed to rest until the arrow on the temperature probe reaches the green zone. This is the safe range between -1 and -2 degrees Celsius. The ice blocks can then be loaded into the Arktek. First, turn the lid lock and then lift the lid up and out of the device. You may now safely withdraw the vaccine stacks from the center of the device. Always remove the taller middle vaccine stack out first and then slide the corner stacks to the middle to retrieve them. You can now safely reload the new ice blocks as previously described. First ice blocks, then short corner vaccine stacks, then the tall middle vaccine stack, followed by the lid. It is important to remember that the lid should not remain open more than a total of 2 minutes per day and no more than 10 minutes per week. Many health workers choose to prepare the top cup on the middle vaccine stack with all of the vaccines they need for the day. This is typically done first thing in the morning. This limits the amount of time that the lid needs to remain open off the device and makes it easier for the health worker to retrieve the vaccines each day. Open the device's lid and remove all the vaccine stacks and ice blocks. If there are any vaccines still left in the stacks, place them immediately in an approved vaccine carrier with appropriate outreach ice packs. Using gloves, make sure there are no broken vials in the bottom of the device. You can use mild soap and water or a 1% chlorine bleach solution to clean the inside of the device with a sponge or lint-free towel. Do not scrub the interior with abrasives or cleaning powders. Do not fill the device with water or submerge any of the electronics. Take care of the electronic wires running down the interior of the device. These are the wires for the sensors that monitor the internal temperature. Thoroughly wipe down the interior of the device with a soft, lint-free towel. The interior of the device can be air-dried if time allows. The device is ready to be used as soon as the interior is completely dry. In some warmer regions, it is also necessary to quickly wipe down the vaccine stacks. If they are wet, if the device is not going to be used immediately, it should be stored with the lid off. Remember to frequently move the device to a place with direct light to recharge, internal battery that operates the display and alarm. When the device is alarming, that indicates the interior temperature is below 0 degrees, 2 degrees Celsius. Please remove everything from the device. Place any vaccines in a safe, approved container, and ensure that the ice blocks are properly conditioned. The ice blocks can then be safely loaded into the device when the needle on the gauge of each block is in the green zone. For more troubleshooting, please see the maintenance manual or contact the Arktek team for further help. Thank you for watching the Arktek user training video. Your feedback is valuable to us. Please go to www.arktek.org for more information.